Welcome to a video that discusses how to do test and quiz corrections for Miss Span's computer application class. When you've taken a quiz or a test in computer applications, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get an email in your Gmail account telling you what you got right and what you got wrong. You need to open that email, and then you need to open the document from Google Classroom that allows you to do your corrections. So I've borrowed my daughter's Google Classroom account to create a test class, and I put her in as a test student so I could show you how to do this. I took the test quiz, the Just a Quiz quiz, with her name and got everything wrong on purpose so I could show you how to do this. So the first thing we're going to do, first thing that she needs to do is she needs to find the email that gives her the grade for her Just a Quiz. It shows her what she got wrong and what she needs to go back and research. She then needs to go into her class, and she needs to go ahead and open up her corrections 4, and then she'll open up the document that's attached that allows her to do her corrections. While it's opening, she can go in and she can find her first wrong question, highlight it, and then copy it. Now sometimes it'll let you do that, sometimes it won't. If it tells you you need to do hotkey combinations, there are several. My personal favorite to copy would be Control Insert. And then you go back to the document and you click in the document and you click on Shift Insert to insert the question. Now the trick is to do the research and figure out what ADM actually stands for. Once she finds the answer, she can then type in the answer. The mascot for ADM is the hawk. Alright, now let me explain to you what this is. With true-false questions, you need to make sure that you actually address the problem, which is, what did you get wrong? So what you're going to do is, if it's a true-false question and you got it wrong, and you said it was true when it was actually false, you're going to correct the sentence to make it true. If you said it was false and it's actually true, you're going to explain why it's true. Now, the first question that she answered true, it was actually false. So what she needed to do is just simply rewrite the sentence to make it true, to make it true. The second question that she got wrong, however, was actually true, and she got it false. And so what she would have needed to have done is do the research to find out that yes, indeed, Alice Drive had won the fall football championship, and she would just need to rewrite the sentence or simply explain Alice Drive Middle School won the championship. And she probably could go further with it and explain how they won it, by what point margin, whatever. All right. Now the next thing that you look at is the multiple choice questions, because that's usually how I have them in order anyway. The first thing you want to look at with multiple choice questions is, did you actually give a correct answer? If the answer is not right, then you're going to address what the right answer actually is. But if you got it right, you might want to see if there are other possible right answers. So this is how you'll do it. Alright, so the first multiple choice question was Alice Drive middle, or ADM stands for, and she clicked on about Disney's mouse, which, first thing I could think of, honestly. And so she'll go in there and she'll paste it into her document, and then she'll say ADM stands for Alice Drive Middle School. Again, you can actually go ahead and explain what your thinking was, why you got it there. But the big thing for me really is, what is the correct answer? Because we are here to learn, and if you don't give me the correct answer, then you're not showing me that you're actually trying to learn the material. Her second question was correct. I mean, Alice Drive, Sports at Alice Drive does include football. Well, there's a suggestion there that there might have been more than one answer there then. Because if I said that football is not the right answer, then, well, actually, there's more than one sports. So your response here might be sports at 8 a.m. include, and you're going to start with football because you got that one right, but then you might include basketball, and we do have a volleyball team, so you'll put volleyball and include track because it is a sport and we do have that. All right. Um, The last thing I want to address is open-ended questions. Now, in the Just a Quiz, I didn't bother to include that because there's so much to it, but mostly what it is, you're looking for the right answer. If the answer you gave me is more or less right, but I didn't give you full points, it's probably because you didn't give me all of the answers I'm looking for. If it's a 3-point question, there's probably three different answers I'm looking for, unless I just think it's a big idea and you need to make sure you have the whole idea there. On the other hand, if it is an extra credit question and you got it wrong, don't worry about answering on the corrections because you cannot get extra credit on the corrections. That's a you either get it at the time of the test or quiz, or you're not going to get the extra credit points. I hope this helps you to understand what it is I'm looking for when you're doing your test corrections. Please make sure that you always address as much of the what is right and wrong as possible. Now, there's one step I have almost forgotten to show you. When you are done with your test corrections, it is extremely important that you turn it in. I can't grade it if it's in your drive and you haven't turned it in. Because of the way I've got it set up, all you've got to do to turn it in is click on this button up here that says turn in, just like that. And once you turn it in, it'll come back to you in your classroom. See, it's coming up in classroom, and it'll say, are you sure you want to turn it in? And you'll click turn in. Please make sure you take a stab at answering all of the questions you've got wrong correctly, because the more you get right, the more points you'll get. And it is possible to take a quiz or a test that you've got a low grade on and pull it up to 100. Now, again, unless you got that extra credit question right in the first place, you're not going to get more than 100, 100%. But you want to get as high as a score as possible, and you definitely want to pull it up above an 80%. I hope this helps. Have a great day.